Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever stopped to think about just how blessed you really are? Not just in the good times, not just when everything is going your way, but even in the struggles, even in the storms, even in the moments when you feel like you're barely holding on. Because when you know who you belong to, when you know whose hands are guiding your life, you can stand tall and say with confidence, I am blessed by the best. You see, blessings aren't just about the material things, the car, the house, the bank account. No, real blessings go deeper than that. Real blessings are the favor, the grace, and the strength to keep going when life gets tough. Real blessings are waking up in the morning with breath in your lungs and purpose in your heart. True blessings go beyond material things. Too often people measure blessings by what they can see, touch, or spend. They believe that having a nice house, a luxury car, or a fat bank account is the ultimate sign of being blessed. And while there's nothing wrong with having those things, they are not the true measure of blessings. Real blessings go deeper than what money can buy. A person can have all the wealth in the world and still feel empty inside. They can achieve great success and still wake up every morning feeling lost and unfulfilled. That is because real blessings come from something greater. They are not found in possessions, but in peace, in purpose, and in the strength to keep moving forward no matter what life throws your way. Think about it. There are people with less than you who have more joy. There are people going through storms who still wake up with gratitude in their hearts. Why? Because they understand that blessings are not just about things. They are about the ability to endure, to rise, to love, to heal, and to keep pressing forward. Blessings are found in the moments when you could have given up, but you didn't. They are in the days when life knocked you down, but you got back up. They are in the relationships that bring you joy, the opportunities that shape you, and the lessons that strengthen you. Sometimes the greatest blessings come in ways we don't expect. A closed door might feel like a setback, but it could be a setup for something greater. A difficult season might seem like a burden, but it could be the very thing preparing you for the breakthrough that's coming. Being blessed doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean that no matter what happens, you have something inside of you that won't let you quit. That's why it's important to shift your perspective. Instead of looking at what you don't have, start recognizing what you do have. Instead of waiting for something external to prove that you're blessed, understand that the fact you are here right now is proof enough. When you wake up in the morning, take a deep breath. That breath is a blessing. When you have people who love and support you, that's a blessing. When you find the strength to keep going even when you don't feel like it, that's a blessing. You are already blessed, not because of what's in your hands, but because of who is guiding your life. And when you understand that you walk differently, you speak differently, and you live knowing that you are truly blessed by the best. Surviving challenges is proof of blessing. Life has a way of testing you, of throwing obstacles in your path that feel impossible to overcome. There have been moments when you thought you wouldn't make it, times when the weight of your struggles felt too heavy to carry. But look at you now. You are still standing. You are still here. That is not by accident. That is not because of luck. That is because you are blessed. You have faced battles that should have taken you out, but they didn't. You have endured seasons of pain, heartbreak, and loss, but those seasons did not break you. In fact, they made you stronger. You may have scars, but those scars are proof that you made it through. Sometimes when people go through hard times, they start to question whether they are truly blessed. They think that if they were really blessed, life would be easier. But being blessed does not mean living without struggle. It means that no matter what comes against you, it will not defeat you. It means that even when the odds are stacked against you, something inside of you refuses to quit. That is what blessing looks like. It is not just about receiving good things. It is about having the strength, the endurance, and the resilience to overcome the bad thing. Think back to a time when you felt like you couldn't go on. Maybe you lost someone you loved. Maybe you faced a financial hardship. Maybe you dealt with rejection, betrayal, or disappointment. In that moment, you may have felt broken, but look at what happened. You kept going. And every time you thought it was over, every time you thought you had reached your limit, something kept pushing you forward. That was not your own strength alone. That was the blessing over your life. The fact that you are still here means that there is more ahead for you. The fact that you did not give up means that there is a greater purpose waiting for you. No, the road has not always been easy, but every struggle you have endured has shaped you. Every tear you have cried has strengthened you. And every battle you have fought has prepared you for something greater. You are not weak because you have struggled. You are strong because you have survived. So do not let your past struggles make you doubt whether you are blessed. Instead, let them be a reminder that you have been blessed all along. You have been carried through storms you never thought you would make it through, and you are still standing. That is the proof that you are truly blessed by the best. Being blessed doesn't mean a life without struggles. Too many people believe that if they are truly blessed, life should be smooth, doors should open easily, and problems should be few. But the truth is, being blessed does not exempt you from challenges. It empowers you to overcome them. Some of the strongest, most blessed people have walked through the deepest valleys. They have faced rejection, betrayal, disappointment, and hardship, yet they kept going. That is what it means to be blessed. It means that no matter what life throws at you, you have something within you that refuses to be defeated. Struggles are not a sign that you are forgotten or that you are lacking blessings. In fact, they are often a sign that you are on the path to something greater. Think about the people who have achieved great things. Many of them had to go through seasons of difficulty before they reached their breakthrough. Before success, there was struggle. Before victory, there was a battle. Before joy, there was pain. What you go through does not define you. How you rise from it does. Some people allow their struggles to break them, while others use those struggles as fuel to push forward. The difference is not in the circumstances, but in the perspective. When you understand that being blessed doesn't mean avoiding difficulties, but rather overcoming them, you start to view your struggles differently. Instead of seeing them as setbacks, you begin to see them as setups for something greater. Instead of complaining about the hardships, you start to recognize the lessons they are teaching you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every storm you endure is proof that you are stronger than you think. When you are blessed, no struggle is wasted. Even the toughest seasons are working in your favor, shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what's ahead. The key is to keep going even when it gets hard. Do not let struggles convince you that you are not blessed. Do not let difficulties make you doubt what is ahead. Just because you are facing challenges does not mean that blessings are not on the way. Sometimes the greatest blessings come after the hardest battles. Sometimes the doors that seem shut now are closed for a reason, because something better is waiting for you. So when struggles come, don't give up. Don't question whether you are blessed. Walk through the challenges with confidence, knowing that nothing can truly defeat you. You may be in a battle now, but victory is already written in your story. That is what it means to be blessed by the best. Closed doors lead to greater opportunities. Sometimes when things don't go the way we planned, we start to feel discouraged. We apply for the job and don't get it. We invest in a relationship and it falls apart. We work hard for something, believing it's meant for us, only to watch it slip through our fingers. In those moments, it's easy to feel like we have been denied, like we have missed out on something good. But what if that closed door was not rejection? What if it was redirection? What if the thing you thought was for you was actually beneath what you were meant to have? Too often people get stuck grieving over missed opportunities, failing to see that something greater is ahead. They get so focused on what didn't happen that they don't recognize what's about to happen. But when you are blessed, every closed door is a setup for something better. That job you didn't get might have been blocking you from the career you were meant to step into. That relationship that ended might have been preventing you from meeting the person who will truly love and appreciate you. That opportunity that didn't work out might have been keeping you from walking into something even bigger. When you truly believe that you are blessed, you stop questioning why certain doors close. Instead of feeling defeated, you start feeling excited, knowing that if one thing didn't work out, it's because something greater is on the way. That's the difference between someone who knows they are blessed and someone who doesn't. A person who doesn't understand their blessing sees a closed door as failure, but a person who knows they are blessed sees a closed door as protection. They understand that they are not missing out. They are being positioned. They are not losing. They are leveling up. Think about the times in your life when you wanted something so badly but later realized it was not meant for you. Maybe you were heartbroken in the moment, but later you saw how things worked out for the better. That's what happens when you are blessed. You don't just get what you want, you get what is best for you. And when you understand that, you stop begging for doors to open and start trusting that the right door, you stop forcing things that aren't meant for you and start walking in confidence, knowing that what is truly yours cannot be taken away. So don't let closed doors make you doubt your blessings. They are not a sign that you have lost. They are a sign that you are being prepared for something far greater than you imagine. Divine favor protects and guides you. There are moments in life when you look back and realize that you should not have made it through. The accident should have taken you out. The heartbreak should have left you broken. The financial struggle should have buried you in debt. But somehow, some way, you survived. That is not a coincidence. That is not luck. That is divine favor. It is the unseen hand that has been guiding you, covering you, and making a way for you even when you didn't see a way. Sometimes favor doesn't look the way we expect. People think favor means never having problems, never facing hardship, and never going through struggles. But favor doesn't mean you won't face battles. It means the battles won't destroy you. It doesn't mean you won't go through the fire. It means the fire won't consume you. You may have moments where you feel surrounded by trouble, but favor will always make a way of escape. You may experience seasons where you feel like you're at rock bottom, but favor will always lift you higher than before. Think about the times you've been in situations where you didn't have the strength, the knowledge, or the resources to move forward, yet somehow things worked out. That is what favor does. It goes before you, opening doors you didn't even knock on. It places you in the right place at the right time. It aligns opportunities that you couldn't have orchestrated on your own. When you understand that you are blessed with divine favor, you stop worrying about how things will happen, and you start trusting that they already are happening in your favor. One of the greatest things about favor is that it confuses those who don't understand it. People will look at you and wonder how you keep bouncing back after every setback. They will try to figure out how you keep winning even when the odds are stacked against you. What they don't realize is that when you are blessed, favor follows you. It surrounds you like a shield. It causes things to work out for you in ways that don't make sense. That is why you should never be afraid of obstacles. You should never be intimidated by challenges. You should never feel defeated when things don't go your way, because favor is working even when you don't see it. It is aligning the right people, the right doors, and the right opportunities at the right time. And when you walk in that favor, there is nothing and no one that can stop you from stepping into the blessings that were designed just for you. Confidence comes from knowing you are blessed. When you truly understand that you are blessed, it changes the way you carry yourself. You no longer walk with fear, doubt, or insecurity, because you know that what is meant for you cannot be taken from you. You no longer shrink yourself to fit into places you've outgrown, because you understand that you were created for more. You don't waste time worrying about what people think, who supports you or who doubts you, because you are confident in the fact that you are already equipped with everything you need to succeed. That kind of confidence doesn't come from status, wealth, or popularity. It comes from knowing that you have divine favor over your life. When you walk into a room, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to beg for opportunities or seek validation from people who don't see your worth. When you know you are blessed, you understand that your presence alone is powerful. You understand that you don't need to chase approval because favor will position you where you are meant to be. That's why some people may not understand you. They may wonder why you are so confident even when things aren't perfect. They may question why you still believe in yourself after facing setbacks. But what they don't realize is that your confidence isn't rooted in circumstances. It's rooted in the unshakable truth that you are blessed beyond measure. People who don't recognize their blessings often live in constant fear. They fear failure, rejection, and uncertainty. They hesitate to take risks because they are afraid of what might go wrong. But when you know you are blessed, you don't live in fear, you live in faith. You trust that even if things don't go according to your plan, they will always go according to a greater plan. You don't allow setbacks to break you because you know they are simply setups for something greater. You don't allow disappointments to define you because you understand that every no is leading you closer to the right yes. That kind of confidence shifts everything about your life. Confidence in your blessing gives you peace in uncertain times. It allows you to stand tall even when life tries to shake you. It keeps you moving forward even when the path isn't clear. It makes you unstoppable because you refuse to let temporary struggles shake your belief in the greater things ahead. That is why you must walk with your head held high, knowing that you are not just lucky, you are chosen, you are covered, and you are equipped for every battle ahead. You don't have to fear what's coming next because you are already blessed by the best.